Hurtigt program. Hello everybody and welcome back to COS EU2. Tonight we are in Spain. I am HeckerDK and I should be here with Matsurowa, but he is late. I don't know if he's in yet, but I don't think so. So we are in for a good qualifying tonight, I would assume. Some drivers already leaving the pits now for the first runs. Got Ducky and the Williams out on track. As the first man on track, he is in the Williams tonight. We got Arif in the Williams standing in again tonight, and then we got who else is a reserve. Chronix, I think, is a reserve in the Aston Martin. We should be fine. I hear Matsy's in. Hopefully everything's good. Ducky starting his first flying lap, running out of the last corner all the way down the straight. You're gonna hit your marks for turn 1, brake a bit after the 100-meter board. It's all about getting the inside curb and then get the rotation. He misses the apex of turn 2, then it's about staying tight in this long right-hander, braking at the 50, just about. Gotta stay tight, wash it out, swooshing out wide, and then it's all about hitting your marks for the hairpin. Going through a chicane now, looking really nice for the Williams driver here. It's about keeping your foot pinned through the long right-hander. It's all about the technical section now. It's really easy to lose the car on exit. Looks to be on for a decent lap so far. Ducky staying pinned, and he invalidates on the final corner. We have two spell right behind. Oh, that's X427 with a 113.6. Scones with a 114.6 as well. We have who else is going? We have Tay on a lap, and we have D Summers with a 112.8. Tay looking good so far on his lap. It's running down towards the sector split now, and it is purple, as I can tell on the track map. It's all about staying tight, getting early on throttle, and then keeping your pinned through these last few corners. Very easy to run wide and validate your lap. Is 112.9 from Tay. Where else is going? Piney's going. He's on a lap. And he's going nicely over the curbs. A bit too much, I would think. Looked a bit unstable from his side. Structo with a 112.7, going up to PU1 so far. Yellow flag on the start finish straight. That's someone letting someone go. That's all good. Piney still keeping a pin. Good. Rob Star with a 112.3, setting in the pace. We have Hugo. He's backed out. He's probably made a mistake on his lap. Chronics on for purple sector 2. He's heading through the final sector now. There's a car on his outside. That is a Mercedes. I would assume that's Tay. Letting him go. He's now heading through the final corner now. It's all about staying tight, keeping your exit speed up, open the DRS up, and it's up to the line. It's a 111.8 for the Aston Martin. And Matthew Robo is in. Doggies.
I'm here. I'm here. Don't you worry. I've been listening to the stream. Just needed an input.
That should be all good.
That's right. I've already got one now.
So
on my drive home. Yeah, on my drive home, I'm thinking, how close is qualifying going to be this evening? And I thought it was going to be a little bit closer than what I'm currently seeing. I know we've got over 11.5 minutes to go, but I thought it was going to be closer. Maybe I'm thinking what EU1's going to be like tomorrow night a little bit, but I thought it was going to be a little bit closer than this.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we're in the 111s, if I'm gonna be honest. I've done 2 laps on Spain in maybe 5 months or something, and I was barely getting to the 111s. So,
Amateur.
I'm a bit surprised.
I say that I'm going to be, if I get into the 111s in qualifying, I'm going to be pretty happy about it. But yeah, this the new reserve looks, funny enough, rather quick.
Yep.
Unlike our championship leader, who's down in 15th, which is surprising.
Yeah, I would assume that he's done a mistake. Have a corners purple through sector 1 so far on his lap. So he's doing good. I would assume that he's made a mistake. Have a corners not usually the slowest driver out there. He's usually quite decent so far into the season in qualifying. He's been grinding towards getting up to speed.
He has. Taco, this is the last race, well, and the last season that we do here.
Yep.
It'll be in a new game for 2025, I believe.
Yep, it will be.
But as of, we're probably speaking about roughly this time next year, or roughly around there, Barcelona will be no longer.
Yep,
It'll
we're
be
headed to Madrid.
No, I'm really excited for that, as you can tell by the tone of my voice.
Yeah, what
Shambles.
what a bad city to hold a race in. Love Barcelona.
I do love Barcelona. I do like this track. I like the circuit. It's going to be a big miss for me off the calendar in a year or so's time. So I'll be enjoying watching it be used this season and hopefully in the new game.
Same. As Piney's going off rally. Raven's out on mediums doing his practice as he was watching Arsenal absolutely smack Madrid last night.
Me and Nathan were thoroughly enjoying ourselves.
Oh, so was
last night.
I hate Madrid with a passion.
Out of Madrid? Oh, wait.
No. You can't say that in here. Not to a Barcelona fan. That's disgraceful.
Yes, I couldn't believe my eyes what I was seeing last night, but I will eventually come down from cloud 9. It may take until the weekend though, and we go again on Wednesday. PSG are currently beating Aston Villa for those interested in the Champions League games this evening. Everybody set a time apart from Andre. Andre is currently on his first valid flying lap at the moment.
It looked good through the chicane, and it's kept it nice, tight, and it looks like a decent lap so far.
Yeah, up to the 2 traction zones, which I hate the most around this track.
Yeah, said that earlier. It's very easy to lose the back end going through that.
But I do prefer the old school layout where you can literally now just throw the car into the last couple of corners. DRS wide open and a 112.8. I mean, it's close.
Yeah.
But then you got some other people.
Yeah, then you got a different part of the grid. Rubs looks to be struggling on his lap so far.
Chico's invalidated again. By the way, Hako, so we're down to maybe a one-shot quality attempt for one of our championship protagonists in this tier.
Yep. 111.7 by Chronics. That's easily EU1 pace. I think he's in the wrong tier.
Well, I did see rumours about this, but we have seen in past that we do have the odd TT merchant and then can't back it up in the race. I don't want to say anything about my teammates' performance because I've already done that in the Twitch chat, and I love him dearly, but
I don't even know who your teammate is. Oh, yeah, he's a bit of a qualifying merchant.
Leave him alone.
Oh.
Only I get to say it.
Oh, we got cheap viewers as well. Oh, beautiful.
Woo!
Who's paying? Who's paying?
Yeah, who's got it? Let me just swiftly deal with that. Unlucky.
Yep.
Everyone has now set a time, so we've got 5 minutes and 40 seconds roughly left of the session. Everyone has set a time, which is fantastic. What's your bet on in terms of time penalties? What's going to be the highest figure? I'm going with 12.
I don't want to be mean towards anyone, but it would not surprise me if I saw someone with 15 piney. So I'm not mentioning anyone piney, but hopefully we won't see anything that high.
Destructo's finishing his lap and goes to 112.2, half a second improvement. Havoc Connor is on another lap.
Yeah, I think the track is rubbing in quite nicely.
It's starting to. We saw the evolution of it last week by quite a bit, 5 or 6 tenths in the end around Suzuka as people were improving towards the end of the session. Almanac is improving, but not massively at the moment. Yet to show his real credentials in this tier at the moment, considering the historic performances that we know about Almanac and what he's been able to do. Has been in EU2 before, near the front. But at the moment, there's a few guys that are quite heavyweight contenders.
Yeah. Bit surprised. Oh, and Hugo's just invalidated his lap.
He's struggled. He's really struggled. I don't know if he's. I know people do lost the first challenges, but we are only 5 races in. But I think he's genuinely struggling in terms of track limits around here. He's had 2 or 3 attempts already, and it's not looking great because you don't want to get caught too low down in this tier, because it'd be very hard to pick your way through without losing a front wing. No one else is on a lap at the moment because there's a lot of invalidations all backing out, so pressure is going.
Andre starting his lap, heading down.
Destructor, that's not very sporting of you. Just meant Hugo, keep this up. Not very nice.
Oh, doesn't he wants to win?
Well, you know, he'd be like, oh, I have a chance. If Hugo's out the way, then I'm in second. Fancies his chances. but we'll see what happened. How did Andre do through the first sector, Hacker?
Around 5/10 up so far. So, oh, that's a bit of a big slide.
Yeah, 7 8 off camber's really not very nice. Flat through 9. He's running out of battery low. Yeah, lost a little bit of time. He's not really gone personal best, I don't think, at the moment.
No, he looks to be struggling a tiny bit with the rear end of the car. Yeah, so
And he's run out of battery.
At 112.4.
Yeah, ran out of battery towards the end, so not really maximising the potential out that car. X427 is finishing off his lap, and it's still only into the 113, so that's all it looks like at the moment. Who else was on the move?
2 spells on a lap. He's heading for the final sector now.
Hugo's made another mistake. He's going to have to go again, Hacko. Or is he? No, he's just sorry. He's just done his lap. My mistake. He's just done his lap. Well, 112.3. Oh, yeah, and that's big as well. Who's that's been involved? Dougie, I think.
Acronics is missing his front wing.
I think Dougie is as well. By the looks of things, or he's just massively getting out of the way, or just managed to jump out of the way.
Yeah.
So.
That's an invalid. You don't want to do that.
Not on the track. Oh, and Destructo's on an out lap, luckily. And so was Dougie. So got away with that one.
Yeah. I would like to see Rob improve. He should be able to improve quite a bit from his first lap. He's heading through the final corner now, and he might even, if he's lucky, pick up a slight toe from the car in front. So heading through the first 2 corners now. He looks to be using the inside curb quite a bit more than some guys are, and he's staying tight, which is good. That's how he gain lap time through that corner. He's 4/10 down.
Really finishing his line, not really improving. In fact, lost more time through the final sector. Tay puts himself into 6th. We've got the Williams and Chevy did improve, but sorry, not his Chevy. The Alpine of Pipetech even did improve, but only to 13th. The other RB, I believe, of D Summers, and only goes up to P7. Almanac improving, puts himself to 8th. Times are flying in.
Yep, times are indeed flying in. Rob's absolutely struggling. He's messed up his qualifying tonight.
Havoc Collars put the same lap time in as Almanac.
Structo not improving on his final lap, and that's qualifying done.
Yeah, Dougie's invalidated. So there's groups of cars again. We've seen this before actually so far this season.
Yep.
But a couple out the front. Couple out the front, then a gap of like a couple of attempts, then a group, and then another gap, and then God, I didn't realise there was 2 5-place grid penalties. That was for each other, so that's interesting.
In the qualifying. Sounds a bit.
Yeah, Croddick's impressive on his debut, and I'd be interested to see how many EU1 drivers beat that time tomorrow.
I'll be surprised if I'm even close. I don't like this track. Let me put it that way. I like it. I've never been good at it, per se. So, but it should be around a hard medium strategy. Softs are absolutely horrendous around here. They overheat and they die. And I've just seen Barcelona score again. Yes!
So, Hacker, I feel this could be quite boring in terms of the strategy. Unlike last week, where we saw the first wildcard race of the season. So make sure you go back and watch that because that was a very intriguing battle. But I feel like we're going to have a lot of just medium hard here, or hard medium.
Yeah.
Maybe the Rob person may go for the 2-stop, but we'll see what happens.
Yep. 3, 4, and 5 lights on, and it is lights out, and away we go. We have Hugo. He's getting a good start. He's absolutely flying off the start. He's past Rob start, and Tate has gotten a good start as well. Oh, I've seen someone flying in the background. Hugo's hit someone and therefore have ghosted, and someone spun around. That's D Summers. Chronix is up to P5 on the start. Almanac up to P6. Hugo and Rob fighting. Hugo on the hard tire and
one more bump wing.
And Acronix now up to P3. Almanac past Robstar as well.
And Nathan's got out of shape, got caught up. Got given a little bit of the squeeze. Lots of carbon confetti off the start. It's not been one of EU2's cleanest of starts. This is why the Ferrari's got out of shape and distracts the other body, the other one. We've got, I think, damage on one of the racing bulls. And Hako, how wrong I am. We have got all sorts of tyres out there at the start of the race. Oh, and that's Arif, I think. Is it Arif? It is Arif.
Yeah, Arif into the gravel. I think he just lost it on traction or just drifted out wide. There was no contact from what I could tell. Hugo's struggling as well. And Rob's lost up massively on this start. He's fallen down the grid.
Well,
Didn't help that
we
Hugo
can cut
pushed
to.
him wide.
Yeah. We can cut to that there. Then Scones up 5 places. Pipe Tech, Jevy, Piney, Almanac, Acronix, and Tate all making great starts. Robert Andre dropping down the most places from their good qualifying positions. Tyre strategy is Hugo is on the hard tyres, everybody in the top 6 on the mediums, and Andre's your first soft runner. And then we have quite a combination of soft and medium tyres throughout the rest of the grid. So it should be exciting to see how they all play out. And we have, Hako, a couple of 1 second gaps out there.
Yeah, I'm surprised people are struggling this out to keep within the 1 second. It's quite an easy track, I would say, to stay within the airstream. Even if you don't have the direct pace of everyone else, you should be able to stay within quite easily.
Oh my goodness me, that's Acronix onto the grass past Tate. He's going to go possibly for the lead then. Down the inside of Destructo, they do tap once and twice. But Destructo's going to try and brave it round the outside. He's doing incredibly well to do so. And Acronix then sits back behind Tay with Hugo watching from a little bit of a distance. He's probably enjoying the fact these three are scrapping so hard so early, as Rob has made a position up on Havoc Connor.
No, he's been overtaken by Havoc Connor. He's been overtaken by Andre as well. He was in P6, he's now fallen down to P7. As Andre is on the soft tire. He's supposed to be making up positions now. Acronix pushing Destructor wide and Destructor returning the favor.
Get those elbows out. And Destructo, well, Destructo's been clever there.
Yeah, he's got, oh, it's a bit wide for the Red Bull.
But he's going to pick up the DRS.
Yep, and he should be well past into turn 1. Rob
Tay had a
getting
bit
past
of a
Dominic.
Tay had a bit of a look there as well. Oh, I mean, I'm looking at batteries, and Hugo's just loving life.
Yep, I mean, I would assume so. It's easy being far down the train. You can just save your battery.
Havoc Connor's going to fight back against Alberto around the outside. There and gets the move, the place back, having lost it.
Lost the place to Pioneer as well.
He has lost the place to Piney.
Up to P8 for the Red Bull.
Well,
Chronics
here we go.
And Destructor again.
And it's a Chronic's turn to sit behind Destructo and get DRS. However, I don't think it'll be a comfortable this time because Destructo could lose, possibility 3 places here. Chronic's pulls out from behind. Tay's going to pull out and he's going to go. Oh, contact between 2. Oh my goodness me.
So
and Tay's not. Yeah, and Tay's not made a great line through that turn 2, so it's opened up 3/4 of a second lead for Chronics.
Yeah, Chronics got a massive gap now. If he can respond on this, he might be able to break the DRS. And it's very close.
Yeah. He is very close. He has done it. He's noticed that he's burnt quite a lot of battery in doing so, and he has seen his moment. What he has done is allowed Andre actually to gain 6 tenths on, or 6 or 7 tenths on those guys in front on those soft tyres, and he has got a train all the way down to P16.
Yep. Rob getting past Andre.
That's because Andre's in.
That's an
He's in.
Stop.
Yeah, and he was quite slow actually into the pit lane as well. So he's probably lost a bit more time there.
Oh, a Chronic's gone off in turn 1 and 2. I've just caught that when we saw Hugo going for the move on Destructo and trying to go past Tay as well.
Yeah, the car looked quick in qualifying, but the rear end was particularly a bit lively, and well, they've got lots of fuel on board at the moment, so it's probably not the easiest to drive. Rob 1.4 seconds behind these guys, so you could argue if he can put the pace down, which he's trying to, using a bit of his battery.
Yep, he's absolutely flying now, Rob.
Oh, and that's sorry, Hako, the scones in the background here, dropping it into the wall off of turn 9.
Oh, and he's going for a switchback through there. I think he may have gotten a warning. Going for that move as well. But he does take it around the outside, but he's gonna be vulnerable down the straight now because there's no DRS for him.
And Tay's got ahead of Chronix.
And
Andre and
the DRS now.
He is. Andre has gone to the hards. X427 gone to the mediums. Are in clear air. So let's see if this is going to be more beneficial for their race. It's quite congested in the midfield. We've got a leading quintet. Oh, the Chronix lunges on Tay.
And he's passed. I feel like people are very aggressive compared to it's only lap 7.
He is, and I'm not gonna lie.
Again.
I'm not gonna lie, Hako. That wasn't the smartest move, particularly what's coming up, because he's going to lose the place once again. You would think to Tay, who's not had a great sector 3. Gap opens up to about nearly 6 tenths.
Yeah. I think he's watching football as well. He's not locked in. But he is gaining a lot down the straight. This is absolutely massive. Oh, come on.
Oh!
He almost threw
Sorry,
the
I'm.
barrier there.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that move
Yeah.
from our race leader. It's a little bit erratic, and now we're seeing possibly the hard tyres coming into fruition. Oh my god, there was 3 or 4 drivers swapping positions there. That's because Alberto's off. He was near the likes of Arrive, Pipe Tech and Scones, so I think he got a little bit feisty down there. In fact, is that Scones without a front wing, I see?
I don't know. I'm getting the wing
Left hand side.
Yep, he's
Yeah.
missing a huge part of the wing. And Rob's in the pack now. He can save his ERs now and go get him later on. It's not all about being in P1, P2 or P3 so far.
We could see Hugo hit the front, not quite yet. So it's Tay, then Hugo, then Acronics, Destructo, and Rob. Rob looking, I would say it's Rob and Hugo looking the more comfortable of the two out of this leading 5.
Yep.
And Tay's heavily defending against Acronics, and Hugo's going to go round the outside of 4. And hits the front for the first time.
And that's 3 seconds for Chronics. That's early on. That's lap 9. That's the first time penalty for tonight. And Hugo's losing the rear end all over the place.
Yeah, went deep into 7 there, and we'll be under pressure as we head down towards turn 10. DRS open. Chronics sits behind. I think we're going to see quite a lot of that tonight, that people sit behind drivers using that DRS section and then get them down the main straight.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest, if you don't do that, you're a bit stupid.
I think the only reason you don't do that if you're working together with somebody to try and catch a pack, but I don't know how time effective that would be. Chronics then hits the front. Yep. Lots of position changes, and what we're seeing is this kind of effect where Almanac's not within DRS because everyone else has got DRS in front of him, and kind of not battling hard but swapping. That gap's growing and growing. 3.3 seconds now.
Yeah, I mean that's just nothing he can do behind. He's just in his own world, if you can call that.
Yeah, Dougie's not quite quick enough in terms of matching. Arrive is on the hard time. Scones has stayed out. No, Scones hasn't stayed out. Scones has pitted, but it's not replaced the front wing. So that's just terrible news for him. Hacker, we've still got 3 drivers out there on the soft tyres, by the way, since the start.
Yeah, they were absolutely streaming for on the left hand side.
Well, I think Havoc was just. I was just about to say Havoc Collar's actually not doing too bad out there. He was in P9 and just catching onto that back of that little trio in front of him.
Trying to go for it on Acronics in turn 1. I think Rob is just saving his tires in this one. I think he's just. I don't think he minds being in P5.
No, I think Rob's probably quite. I think Rob and Hugo are the ones that are quite happy there at the moment. Hugo's hit the front for the first time and has a real opportunity now to break the DRS for the first time. It's already up to about 8.5 tenths. Deep again. Oh, and the Chronics made an even bigger mistake compared to Hugo over turn 8.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't lost more time by doing that. He's definitely gained another warning. So if it could be removed before, it can't be removed now. But he's just about in so far. Oh, he's dropped out again.
He's going to drop. He's literally flirting with it. I'm going to be amazed if it's going to get given this time around. It hasn't. And Hugo has broken that 1 second.
But he's gaining quite a lot down the straight.
Yeah, I'm not going to say why. I'll leave that to your imagination.
Oh, he's just spamming the US.
The battery may have got, let's just say, may have got used a bit. But Hugo's not been shy with his battery usage. Guys in third, fourth, and fifth are a lot better than the two leaders.
Yep, but he is trying to get in again. I think he might just about have done it.
Yeah, Hugo's not great through turn 7 and 8, which is kind of letting them back in. And the Crocs has just got it this time around. I'd be amazed if he just Oh, he's made a mistake out of turn 10 on the exit.
Absolutely on the limit. I think he may be pushing a tiny bit too much, if you know what I mean. So you're just using the rear end a tiny bit, then you're putting extra wear on the rear end, and then what? He's doing something. Swiggling.
You're trying to get Tay to overtake him so they can try and catch back up. I mean,
yeah, but the medium tires are done. No,
yeah, they are kind of done. I mean, they've lost 3 tenths already through that first corner. The man you want at the front is sitting in P5, and I think he's quite happy sitting in P5.
Yeah, I mean, Rob's absolutely chilling. He's not pushing too hard. He's not doing too much on his tires. Andre now out in P12 because of guys pitting.
Yeah, he's ahead of Havoc Connor. He's ahead of Piney. Probably where his race was, and he's on the same strategy as Piney. Havoc Connor is on the mediums, so that would suggest to me he's going to be stopping again. Going soft, medium, medium, which is the likely 2-stop strategy that we will see. It has worked around here in previous games in the past, but...
Oh, Chronic's almost losing it. Destructor going in, Rob's going in, pulling the pin. They want to go in. They want to undercut.
Oh,
that's close.
That was close. That was so close.
I think it's actually a good strategy by Rob and Destructor. They can get out together, work together, break the ass to the guys behind. Maybe try and see if they can get a gap. And they're in a big open space. So
they are important, and they've come out ahead of the Havoc Connor Andre battle. So good work by those two, and let's see if they're going to have to just get the hammer down for the first couple of laps here to try and get this undercut on the guys in front. It'd be very difficult to try and catch Hugo because he's got such a gap now between himself and Chronics. Pipe Tech, respect to Pipe Tech, he did 13 laps on the softs. However, Paco, he's gone to the mediums, which is not what I was thinking he would do.
No.
If I'm being honest.
Chronics and Tay in as well. No. Doggy's in.
Oh, Tay, no! Oh, no.
That's one way to ruin your race.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Gabby going into the pits.
So they're coming out. Destructo and Rob are headed. This is going to be quite tight, you know. It's going to be very close. Rob has overtaken Destructo, and now Rob is ahead.
And he's
in
the DRS of the guys ahead.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it wasn't necessarily the right way round. I would have attacked with Rob a lot earlier, and so, but there you go. Destructo not looking particularly comfortable with the hard tyre.
No.
We've said that before this season.
To warm up. And Rob's absolutely on it. He wants to fight for the win. and he wants to fight for the podium. I think he's leading the championship, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. No, it's. I believe it's Hugo.
Has Hugo surpassed him?
Yeah, Hugo on 69 points, Rob 63, Destructo 62. So. Unfortunately, no Falawe this evening either, because he was on 55, so. Makes the championship a little bit harder. Acronics. Oh, and Two Spell. I think there's been a coming together there, because Two Spell then went massively off the track and picked up 3 seconds for it, which is very un-Two Spell-esque.
Yep, I think Acronics might have sent it way too hard and then therefore push someone.
Oh, and what it has done though, he's got past him, but now all these guys are tucked up behind Two Spell. And, well, I'm hoping the three of them have got a slight bit of patience to do it. Probably going to see Tate get that move done into turn 10 so that he'll create a gap going into the last corner. And he's thinking about it. No, he's not done it. Oh, I would have done, because now you're going to have to wait an age for Two Spell to get on the power of those 15 lap old hards. And now you're losing even more time to Hugo in front.
Yeah, you lose time to Hugo, you lose time to Acronics. It's a lose-lose all around. And now
Right, there's one.
go past.
There's two. Strucker's going to have to do this quite late to get this move done.
Yeah.
And there's three.
And there's fine racing room given by both sides. Oh, bit of a contact, but that's just. I think that's the old tires. Oh, and
Sco's retired. That could change it. Safety car. And so it gets a lot easier for our race leader.
Yep, it does get a lot easier. If I was everyone behind, I would pit for the mediums. Mediums should easily go to the end by now. Let's view in the.
Well, I would do it simply to give yourself the best chance. Hugo's going to go into mediums, so you want a tyre to try and match him.
Yeah, and also just the fact that Tay's going to have to get that 10 seconds away, so he absolutely needs to pit.
Oh, Tay, 10 seconds though. Paco's going to. It's painful.
Yep, it's a big time loss.
He's going to be between Andre and Almanac, I think. Oh, and Andre's going to get caught up because the 10 seconds, he's within that 10 seconds of Tay. Oh, Croddick's got a drive through.
Oh man, how do we manage? And Tay stayed out. They've all stayed out. Why are they doing that?
I personally don't understand it.
I'm calling rubber ball job once again.
Well, unless they've been, the mediums aren't going to make it to the end. They're really that uncomfortable getting to the mediums to the end, then I can understand it, but they're going to lose so much time.
Yeah,
I think the only person that made sense for is Tay, simply because of the penalty then he'll have to serve.
Yep.
Because he'll serve it, but then come out. So at the moment he'll come out, about P10 or 11?
Yeah.
That's where he would have come out. But he can be P2 and kind of lead it from the front, really.
Yeah, but he's gonna lose a lot of position with the pen in general.
He is, but he's also got 4 cars behind him doing the same strategy.
Maybe Tay thinks he can get removed to change to warning. Yeah, but there was no contact going into the pits, he just sped. So there's no way you're getting that removed.
No, I'm trying to look for positives in terms of what could help him minimise.
I'm just being realistic. There's no positives in this scenario. You gotta pit to get the pen removed, and then try and go through the field. That's what I would have done. It makes no sense to stay out. Is Tay going in? No, he's not. No one's pitted.
But we did see how how difficult it was to get past two-spell and how much time I lost
Yeah,
if you don't overtake cars in the right place.
yeah, but the thing is, quite a lot of people behind don't have the lead runner's pace, so it should be quite easy at that point. It's just the fact that they didn't want to go for it. Show tires, please.
Mediums and hards is not very. It's not nothing much interesting behind. Everybody from what P7 down is on the mediums, apart from Andre and Nathan.
Yeah. I know you're telling someone about these things, but so I'm not doing just because of that. As we are not gonna share anything, but it's just mediums and hards across the field. There's nothing interesting going on.
Oh,
From
PSG have made it 3, by the way. It's 3-1 against Villa. It's still 4-0 to Barcelona. Don't worry, Hako. It's okay.
Yeah.
In fact, it finished 4-0.
Yep. I've seen it. I was watching it.
That's what we do here. We multitask.
Yep. I mean, should have delayed this one. Very important to watch my my team play.
So safety car will stay out another lap.
Grillish, I'm not showing the tires.
Right, Grillis, listen well, and listen clearly. I'm going to say this once. Hugo is on the mediums. 2nd to 6th are on the hard tyres. 7th to 9th on the mediums. Andre on the hard tyres. Alberto and Almanac on the mediums. Nathan on the hards. Everyone else is on the medium tyre.
I know you
Get
want to
it.
see the age, that's why I'm not doing it.
No, not very old. Not enough to make a massive difference.
It's not a lot of pace difference.
That was weird.
They are digital. They don't have a manufacturing date. See, Dynamo, when you say stuff like that, I don't want to say the words out loud. I think it might be sanctioned.
Do you question him? Is that what you're thinking about?
No, you sound stupid. I was about to say something, and I felt better of it because there's a good
No,
chance
we'll stick with stupid. That's the nice way of saying it. Yep.
Yeah.
I think.
If I say anything more, I may be removed from the league.
We may find ourselves in hot water. Anyway, safety cars coming in, so we can move swiftly on from Hako's intrusive thoughts. Oh, boy, he wants to tell Dynamo that Hugo's going to lead us away at some point.
I mean, he's basically on the best tires to the end. This should be easily fine. And
Don't put any pressure on the guy, but
going in just a second. Yeah, he's gone.
he's gone mid. Yeah, he's gone mid corner. Kind of caught them out a little bit. So decent restart from Hugo.
Chronix trying to go for it already, but he's got that drive, so he's got to serve. No, he sticks behind. Oh, and Dougie's gone deep, and he's gone across the roll-off. He's lost out massively.
Oh, and nearly ran into the back of Havoc Connor as well.
Yep, that was close. And he's gone wide again.
Yeah, he's cold tyres, then running off, especially on those hards, is not a great idea. Chronix passed Piney into turn 5. We've seen a couple of moves into turn 5 this evening. And, he's not going to do it through 9, is he? Oh my god!
Yeah, he's being way too aggressive. He's got a drive through. His fist is basically over. He's not gonna get up to the front anymore. I think he's just messing with these guys for the fun of it. Because if I'm
I'd
gonna
just
be
be
honest,
careful.
he's not gaining the 13 seconds or so he's gonna spend in the pits.
No. I also personally would be very careful because I know what drivers think about other drivers fighting very hard on whilst having a drive-through, and I shall leave it at that. Havoc Connor is going to go past the Ferrari 2 spell for P7, gets that move done pretty good. So we've got a top 6, and then we've got that gap again of a couple second 2 spell is struggling. Almanac's going to go down the inside 3-3, which is an unusual kind of move, and gets it done into 4.
Yep. Connor's pushing Rob wide as well. He's fighting way too hard for no reason whatsoever.
Especially on your teammate that's involved in a championship battle as well. I don't think Rob would have taken too kindly to that one.
No, that's a bit rude. He's a bit aggressive, and I don't like it.
And this is what we say about everybody going, oh dear, these really quick. These drivers are quick. They've got to go up. It's the other bit. It's being able to race.
He's racing as if it's AI, and he's into pits now.
Yeah, I'm struggling to see what that achieved. We saw Hugo race with us last week, and from what I've heard and everything else, I think people were slightly impressed. So it's one way to do it. Oh, and Dougie broke really early. Oh, he's got front wing damage now as well. Dougie broke really early. D Summers went down the inside and got slightly scared. 2 spell ran deep and then ended up being the beneficiary of that and gained back 2 positions that he was about to lose.
Yep.
That's all very strange.
Now going down the inside and getting past Dougie because of that front wing damage. I completely forgot to use the safety car overlay again.
Well, at the moment, apparently we're still under the safety car.
Oh, should I put it on now then?
No, it's your graphic where the race is. That's what's basically where it's covered. Oh, but D Summer's going to go down the inside of 2 spell. That's not particularly. We're going to see the move, and it's not going to be particularly very smart, if I'm being honest. 2 spell will happily just sit back behind him, and we'll see 2 spell go past D Summers into turn 1 with the DRS.
And Ducky's not going to fight his teammate too hard, I think. He's just going to go, have a corner, getting past Piney. Piney's pushed out of the DRS now. He's struggling on pace.
Oh!
The lead.
Was that front? It is. It was front wing. I did think it was front wing damage on the racing ball as well, and well, the Ferrari's now being a cork in the bottle. I'll be honest. D Summers and Dougie have made a bit of a hash of this.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're struggling that hard. They're on the mediums. They should be able to catch the guys up ahead.
Yeah, well, they've got front wing damage now, both of them, and Dougie is, well. Oh, now the other Williams. Oh, there's damage on the other Williams now, and the pipe tech, and possibly his teammate as well. Oh, it's all just untidy.
Yeah,
yep.
He's helping Iconic catch up.
So everybody from Dougie down has now got damage. So both the Williams and both the Alpines because of.
Why the Williams? No.
Oh, just. And do you know what started this? It all started because they made a hash of it in the first place, and let 2 spell get DRS to then go back down. He's going to go back down the inside of the racing pool of D Summers.
Yep, and I think he's actually helping his teammate out quite a bit with D Summers. Kevin's now going to go down the inside of Newbie, and he's probably going to let Kevin go past. If he
Well,
gets a
I'll tell you,
chance.
I'll tell you who's going to be loving this is X427. He's not had a great opening stint, but everyone in front of him's got front wing damage, and he could probably now just be able to just pick him off as he could just see the carnage in front of him. Nathan is off, and so is Acronix.
Yeah, probably Chronic's going for a stupid move again, if I may be
Well,
honest.
just the dive down the inside of turn 5 would be. I shall leave it at that. And if I'm being totally honest here, Hako, people are just giving places away. I mean, gap out front is kind of what we expect because of the difference in tyre, which has been fair enough. Current front 4 or 5 have been pretty good so far. But then further behind, people have literally just been giving places up because of each other, and Diesel was trying to poke a nose in a gap that just isn't there.
And now Rob's got the gap to the guys behind. And Tail's gone behind Destructo and have a corners just about on the back of him. Gavi has been let go by the Summers. Not surprised. I did call it. And I'm not surprised if if the talk about Huko going to U1 is continuing after tonight. I mean, he's been absolutely perfect tonight again.
He has. I to be honest though, I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to take any credit away from the other guys though that were at the front with him because it was quite competitive for a long time. He's created his own luck though by starting the hards, and then the safety car has kind of come out at the perfect time for him. And now you're just seeing the mediums up against the hard tyre. Probably not the gap we were expecting in terms of it being 8 seconds already, but I think they're a lot closer than what. I think it's a lot closer than what it's showing. If I'm being honest, but we'll wait and see. There's no question that we'll see probably Hugo at some point go up to EU1. I think he's reserving tomorrow as well, Hako. Yep. Which will be music to your ears.
I don't mind.
Not.
I mean, he's fast enough to be towards the top in EU1. It's all about just staying in the DRS, and you can create your luck by doing that.
Should be interesting though. Omar is full time now for EU1, and the return of Stelcho as well. So it's going to be a close one once again, like this one has been so far this evening. I have noticed that the train's now down to Almanac in P7.
Yep, and Tay is trying to go past Destructo, and he's forced his way through. That's not a bad move by Tay by any means. Oh, and Destructo returning the favor going down the inside.
Now,
it's a bit.
Give as good.
It's a good watch.
Yeah, it's give as good as you get. Tay tried on Destructo, and Destructo wasn't going to have any of it, so he decided to fight back. It does mean that Rob may be just sneaky. He's getting very close to sneaking outside that 1 second gap. We're oh so close.
Oh, it's very close.
I think it will have it.
I think he's done it.
Maybe.
He's done it. He's just about done it. And Destructo is going to be a tiny bit too far back, I think. I think 6/10 is around.
Although,
the gap.
Tay is massively having to degenerate. We could see a late run from Destructo down the inside.
Oh,
and Andre's taken advantage of Havoc Connor having to back out because of the line Destructo took through turn 2.
Yep, and now Andre is looking to try and finish on the podium. Tay's within the 1 second again. I don't know what Rob's doing through the first two corners. That's absolutely awful and losing this much time. Because it's unbelievable.
Okay, he wasn't. Yeah, he weren't great off turn 7 there either. Alberto, an X427. I think Pipe Tech's in there as well. Ferrari battering away with.
Down the inside of have a corner. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's alright. Well, he won't like my brutal honesty with him, but it's like, oh, Dougie's off. Oh, don't come up. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't come back on like that, Dougie. That's a bit scary. He won't like my brutally honesty, but he's got no damage, and yet he's. I'm struggling to see why X427's not all over the back of the other two in front. To be honest, but there it is. Tay ahead of Rob, Hacko.
Yep, I don't think Rob minds. I mean, Tay's got that.
Oh, Rob stopped it! Oh, he's just caught it! I just saw the Aston Martin start spinning around, and he looks to be struggling on the tyres. We said how comfortable he has been, but oh, brown trouser moment for Rob.
I think he might have a change of diaper after this. He's an old man.
He will need a new racing suit. DRS just about saved him that time to remain within a second of Tay, so there's no question that unless something catastrophic goes wrong, Hugo is going to be our race winner with 3 laps to go. I'm sorry I'm calling it early, but I can't see any other way. But it's this battle for P2 and P3, the last podium spots. Don't know which way it's going to go.
Yep, I mean, I don't want to say anything too harsh, but I think Hugo could even do some celebrating donuts before the other guys catch up.
Well, the one thing he won't be happy about is that Acronix has just set the fastest lap and has taken away his bonus points. So at the moment, only 25 points heading down to Kick Sauber this evening.
Yep.
Oh, and Rob deep through turn 7 again. And Destructor now all over the back. Destructor was the one not looking great at the start of the stint, and now it's Rob's turn. These two have been very close all race long. I think quite a few of them have been very close all race long.
Yep, Dougie picking up 3 seconds, not surprised with the
And Nathan's done it in sympathy.
Jesus Christ, on a motorbike. Coming out.
I have a really bad feeling about this, Hacko, that between this group of 6, I don't think all of them are going to make it.
Nope, there's a chance someone might end up having contact. Rob is absolutely struggling now. I don't know what he's doing. Has he just absolutely blown out his tires?
With that half spin, I wouldn't be surprised if it had the heat cycle that went through it, has then raised that tyre elevation. I mean, that's Nathan wide and off through 19.
7. Spinning.
But it's all. They're going to probably only have 1 or 2 chances at this because Hugo's about to start the final lap, so they've got 2 DRS zones to sort this out amongst them.
Yep, I mean, we all know that Tay's not gonna get that removed. I'm pretty sure. That's just.
And this is going to be funny, ladies and gentlemen. They've got a lot of battery, all of them.
Yep, Destructo's trying to go for it on Rob. Rob is gonna stick in the DRS of Tay. Stay on the outside line, then having the inside line for turn 2. It's gonna be very close between the 2 of them. He's absolutely giving it up. Rob has. He's trying to go on the inside line again to maybe try and have a look down the inside. No, he's not. He's gonna have to give that one up. He's gonna then try and see if he can put out something. He's not gonna have.
Oh, contact between the Almanac and Andre. There was a touch on the rear wing, and he lost a place to have it got up. They've got one more DRS zone to sort this one out as we head towards turn 9 for the final time.
Yep, and Andre is all over the back of Rob. No, he's not anymore. Now he's being attacked by Almanac.
Although he's got a better drive through 10.
Hugo's won it, but
And I can't believe it. They're going to stay at the same place.
yep. I mean, Tay's gonna fall down the order now. And Rob he flopped it again.
Rob has done it again. Tay, oh my god, Tay's falling down to 10th.
Yep.
All the way down to 10th.
I mean, I may be hindsight, but I did say you should have pitted. Or would be hindsight then? No, they told him to pit and he didn't do it.
Hindsight is a wonderful thing. We won't know. We won't know if Tay pitted and if he would have finished in a better position, but you would think with the pace that the leading 4 or 5 guys had throughout the race, you would think he would possibly have done higher than 10th place, but we don't know. And neither would Tay. But it is unfortunate that he will finish in 10th after quite a competitive drive.
Yep. It was a good drive.
I feel that was
mistake is too much.
I felt that was slightly anticlimactic. Okay. In the end?
Yep, it was. Hugo absolutely dominated once again. I don't want to say anything, but move this man up.
Move this man up. Another dominant performance by Hugo. Well done. Strategy-wise at the start, went on the hards, alternate to everyone else. Safety car was perfect timing for him, but kind of makes his own luck. However, didn't have it all his own way in the first stint. It has to be said. It was very competitive out front. Good to see the likes of Almanac and Havoc Connor actually there, Hako, hanging on to the guys that are battling for the podium positions all race.
Yep. And Piney picking up points again. He didn't pick up a lot of track limits. I'm surprised about that.
No, only 3 seconds was the highest one, so... Oh, sorry, I tell you, like, a couple on 6, but pretty good from EU2. I thought it was going to be a bit higher than that, but another entertaining race.
Yep, definitely was. I would want to do
No.
interviews, but my throat's hurting. I don't know if you're gonna want to do them.
Mine's still hurting from last night for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah, then it's probably best to not do them tonight. I think it's all the yelling I've been doing.
It is. It's all the excitement they provide us. But we will say congratulations to the podium sitters, even though they're probably going to hate us, Hako. But
yep,
it is what it is. I suppose I should tell people what's going on.
Yep.
Shall I? Would that be good? That'd be good, wouldn't it? The next on-track action is in a few hours' time. Our time zones have changed since a weekend or so ago, so it is still 9 PM Eastern, but I believe now it is 2 AM and 3 AM UK and Central European time, respectively, if you want to watch AM2 in a few hours. If you want to watch EU1 tomorrow, I feel like it's a race that you should not be missing. I think it's going to be very close and competitive. Myself and Hako will be driving. It will be, I believe, either a combination of Piney or Brooksy or Rob in the commentary box for you. That will be 9 PM UK, and it will be AM1 joining soon after us. If Wednesday nights is your evening of viewing contest of speed action, then don't worry. Next week we are in Mexico, for round 6, which will be our midway point in our season 16 calendar. That will also be at 9 p.m. UK time for EU2. Once the Twitch stream finishes, it will be on the Twitch channel if you want to watch it straight away again. If you want to use the YouTube platform, it will be uploaded as soon as possible. I shall let you finish.
Yep. I mean, go watch the race tomorrow. It's a really tight championship fight in the drivers. So it's all to play for. Thank you all for watching tonight. It's been lovely having you all here. And we will see you guys next Wednesday. And have a great one, everyone. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you for Mexico. Bye bye.